Alright guys, welcome back to our discussion series season 7, and I must tell you the honest truth, this discussion is something that we all have to put our impact into it. So like I said, I'm sure you guys have had bosses that you've worked with, people that have been over you, and I'm sure Kali here too has had her own bosses.
Yeah, I've had different kind of bosses, from the calm, the cool, the hot-headed, from the one that can yell for Africa. But it's part of it, though.
So, but I'm going to share my own experience. She's going to share her own experience, but then we are all trying to know how to handle our bosses.
Yeah.
We all know that there are actually people that there are some that are good, there are some that are bad, and there are some that are very, very, very tough.
It's
But now,
really tough.
unless they are very, very tough. But now, how do we handle our bosses? So, when we share our experience, we're going to answer some questions that are very, very vital. So, when we answer that question, we're able to know how to handle our bosses. Alright guys, welcome back, and right now we are back to our normal discussion, a discussion that I really want to talk about.
Yeah.
So we all have experiences with our bosses. Some has been good to me, some have been bad to me, but I'll be honest with you, I've had different top bosses. I don't know about you. Kalia, what about you? Do you have
I've had different bosses in the sense that you have the cool and calm, you have the one that are very harsh, extremely harsh, and you have the one that are really harsh, but inward they are cool, but when they are in the office, you just want to claim the whole boss thing. But this is Nigeria. Hustle is real.
Well, hustle is real. You have to hustle. But then let's just be honest with ourselves. We know that we all have bosses that are very, very hard to. So the first question now is, how did your boss treat you? I'm going to start, right? I've had experiences with my boss, like serious ones. Like when I mean experience, I'm talking about challenges, right? And this guy, let me tell you, there's a time when somebody will treat you, you have to learn. Either you learn or you don't learn.
Yeah.
One of the two, right? It's either you learn or you don't learn. It's either you want to learn or you don't want to learn. It's a decision. Now, for me, I would say I actually tried my best to swallow some things. And I'll be honest with you, if you don't want to know a boss that wants to bring you out, it's going to actually, drew it to a point where some of them are wicked, some of them do it on purpose. But where you can now get yourself is when you know who you are. Do you understand?
So,
or when you know who you are.
Do I cut you? You said some of them are wicked.
Yes, now we have bosses that are very wicked. To be honest, I've seen bosses that are very wicked.
With this our economy, some bosses that has to be harsh, because if you are not harsh to your staff, I'm not saying being harsh is the best way. Business to manage a business in this part of the country or in this part of the world is not easy. So sometimes you have to be tough, you have to be harsh for this thing to go through. Because if the business is crashing or not, you will pay people salary. If the business is making profit, you have to pay people salary at the end of the month. So for me, I won't say really harsh, but depending on how you put it.
Okay, so like I said, right, we have different kind of bosses. For me, I would say my own was actually very tough. I'm a designer, I'm a graphic designer. There will be a time when I might do one small mistake. The way he talks to me, I'll be like, wait till I do this, man. But the truth is, the honest truth, like I'll be like, wait till I do this, man. But the truth is, I always learn from every of those things. Now, sometimes he might want to trigger me. When someone triggers you, so you can be angry on purpose. That is what you call somebody that wants to make you angry. Now, how do you deal with that kind of person? It's not by shouting back. Sometimes you have to calm. Don't say anything. Sometimes you have to just overlook something. Sometimes you have to make him know that no matter what he says to you. You're shaking your head.
I think Nigerian bosses, they are harsh because of most.
Not all of them.
Well, almost all.
No, not all of them.
Majority of them.
But more people that want to make you look good, like people that want to actually make you, stand tall, come out nice. Trust me, those guys are exceptional. They
But
might look
rare.
like they are rare actually.
in
They might
this
look
part of
like
the
they are
world.
actually tough and wicked. But trust me, when you actually roll with them and know who they are, I can assure you that you would be able to learn one or two things.
Yeah.
Kali, tell us your experience.
Okay, for me, in person, I work and I'm into business, so I'm a business person. And
Do you have a boss?
yeah, I have a boss. And okay, let me talk on my own point. My own business I manage. I have people that work, and they know my principle. You must take my business serious. When we are working, we are working.
You
When
the
we are
boss
playing,
or somebody the boss?
no, okay. Like I have a business I'm running, and somebody is like there managing it for me. You get them. I go to work. This is Nigeria now. You must double your odds. You cannot do only one thing.
You don't be old.
Yeah, that's it. And the people that works with me, they understand that you must not joke with my business, because if this business scratches or crumbles, you exit the next job opportunity.
Oh, that's true. But were you wicked to them?
No, I won't be.
No, you won't be. Were you wicked to them?
I've never been, and I won't. I won't.
But were you tough?
I've had experience where people will tell me, why do you talk to your staff and you're using please? I was like, what do you expect me to use? Oh, go and bring that. Oh, no, please, they are human before working under you. That's for one. And then secondly, I have a boss I work under. She's a lady, a young lady, but she's married. She's an amazing person. Like I've worked with several people, but ours is different. Ours is an exemptional. Like, she's not like a friend. She's not even harsh. Sometimes you don't even get to know when she's angry, when she's not angry. It's dangerous, so kind of, because my colleague used to say you can't really tell what's on her mind.
Exactly.
But the most important thing is she makes the place of work an environment you want to be. And you know that sometimes when it's 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. you need to, 9 to 5 job, how it works.
Yeah.
When it's time for you to go to work, you just feel like, I don't want to go. Oh, I just want to remain in my bed. There's some people you work with, you really want to see them. You want to see them.
Well,
so she's
you're
that
right.
kind of person.
You're
And she
right.
wants to see. The most important thing is not just working. The most important thing is when you work somewhere, you're also growing. So she wants to see that you are growing. So I think for me, I have an amazing boss.
Well,
Presently, not previously. If you want to talk about previously, I had bad experiences.
well, the truth of the matter is, from what you've said, I think I picked one or two things. But you didn't really answer my question first.
Okay.
Like did you have I think you're saying about a boss on you, or you were someone's boss?
No, the boss on me, like,
On you?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said my
I thought you were talking
boss-
about somebody like that you had to boss over.
That's why I have a business I manage.
Okay.
I have someone.
Did somebody
running
work
it.
under you?
Yes,
Okay.
but that doesn't mean because the person
Okay,
works
now I
under me,
get
I
it.
won't give the person. And I also work for someone.
Okay.
So you asked me my own boss. I'm like, I have an amazing boss.
Okay.
Present.
Now I get it. I
But
was thinking-
previously,
Yeah.
I've had bosses that they yell for no reason.
Yeah.
Somebody will just come to the office and be shouting for no reason. I've had bosses that anything you do is never okay. Like, for instance, when I was working with someone and the person will say, go and do this, and then you do it, the person will say, oh, it's not like this, and you come, oh, then at the end of everything, that first one you did will actually be the one you pick. And you not be like, what's not the problem all this way? So some people just like to be irritated on this issue.
Okay, so let's move to the next question. Is like, what have you really learned under your boss? Or let's say, what have you learned under your boss? Yeah. So for me, right, I would say that I've learned how to be thorough. I've learned how to be very smart. I've learned how to say sorry.
Oh, so you don't have to say sorry before.
Yeah, no, like I can, but like, I learned how to say sorry because
People guys.
no, for real. I know, because he taught me how to always apologize when I'm wrong.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir. It cures a lot of
No.
things.
Nah, you say you learned how to say sorry. Sorry to question. Have you learned how to say sorry to everybody?
But now it's everybody now. But like he made me get used to it. I'm not the sorry type. I might believe. I'm not the sorry type. Like, bro, I don't care. But then, I learned that habit of saying sorry, because I feel like, not because it's my boss, but I feel like it's courtesy when you're wrong. Just say sorry. Do you understand? I've learned how to be very brave. I learned how to think. Like, he gives me some ideas like, okay, guy, do this, and I don't pick already, like, no time. So, he, in as much as he's very harsh on me, makes me want to learn fast. That is how my boss has been to me. I don't know about you.
Okay, for me, I think what I've learned so far is perseverance. Like,
persevere.
Yes, you need to keep, moving, trying to be better. That's one. And secondly, I think she taught me how to be a boss when I become a boss. So when you have people working under you, because she's taught me that not because people are working under you, you treat them so bad, you make them feel like they can't really become somebody. So for me, I think I learned that aspect, that you can be a boss and also be a friend to the person that is working under you. And I think for me, there's room for improvement, because I want to improve. I want to be better. Like I think the number one thing I think I learned from her, or I'm learning from her, is she inspires me to want to do more, to want to be like, there are people you see you just want to be like this person. I think for me, she inspires me to want to be like her, be better. So I think that's what I've learned so far.
Well, guys, I think you've already heard that. These are just our own experience. I don't know about your experience, but then it's something that once you think about it, when you have a next boss, you'll be able to understand your boss. And one thing I must be able to tell you right now is you need to understand your boss, know who your boss is, know how to relate with your boss. It's a very good, it's a God-given skill. When you can do that, you'll be able to align with your boss. And now another question again that is common is, how did you react when your boss annoys you? Let me tell you something. When your boss annoys you, you don't know. No, sorry, they don't know. Not you. They don't know when they do it. They do it out of
ignorance.
Do you understand? But the question is, how did you react when your boss annoys you? For me, I ignore. My ignoring doesn't mean that I will not shake a fool later. Sorry, but truth is,
so you shake a fool.
it doesn't mean that I will not shake a fool later, but in my mind I'll be like, okay sir, no problem, I'll just ignore. Alright guys, so I think we've already learned one or two things from how to manage our bosses. I don't know, but Kylie, do you have anything to say?
Additionally, I just think people need to understand that irrespective of if you're older than your boss, doesn't mean you shouldn't respect your boss. Exactly. Try as much as you can to overlook the fact that the person is much younger than you.
And don't take everything your boss does to you.
Too serious.
Don't be scared of the money. I know everybody needs money, but try as much as possible. For real. Because people feel that I've been there. Do you understand? That's why you need to learn more skills. Work on yourself. Be good. Just try to put value on yourself so that they won't disrespect you.
That's it.
Right?
And ensure, like I said, always respect your boss.
Respect your boss.
Irrespective of the age.
You did not say you should not respect your boss.
That person pays your bill.
Yes,
so that alone.
My boss don't pay my bill.
I don't understand. So if he's not paying your bill, what are you doing?
He's not paying my bill.
He pays your bills in one way or the other, so give him or her the respect.